Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another VGC analysis and demonstration with the one, the only, the person who has only been banned from a total of 3 countries. That is a record low in terms of my co-hosts. Sora, say hello, Sora.
Oh hey, thanks for having me back. We were supposed to keep that part a secret though.
Well, you know, I just, you know, the third one is really one of your most special, and I really do congratulate you on having been banned from Monaco after having fleeced every single casino in the country.
Yeah, we have some fun.
You really speedrun.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I see what you did there. Because I do some
you do
speedrunning on the side.
Yeah.
That's good.
Guys, check out Sora's link below. They occasionally post. I think you've posted speedrun content on YouTube in a long time, but I think you have
I
Twitch
will again
that
one
you posted
day.
on.
Yeah, I stream on Twitch.
I'll link the Twitch as well.
Whenever
So definitely check that out. And they also make draft league content, which is really solid. And today, I just realized I haven't put the slideshow on. I'm very bright. So it's pure power in a teacup. You know, the power of the teacup in the palm of my hand. With a kind of random assortment of Pokemon. I don't fully understand how we got to this. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It is fine. So we got Polteageist, Cyclizar, and Medicham, and I believe you said you hold a great personal affinity to Medicham, because you also have not won a North American internet. Correct?
Correct. I don't know if I get the reference though.
Sorry. Last North American internets, Mega Medicham was in finals.
Okay. Yep.
From someone I knew IRL before COVID. Haven't really spoken too much because of COVID, etc. But Miss Amity, and he lost to WolfeyVGC because of course he did. But yes, so we got the T-Pose Mega Medicham, we got the Kingdom Hearts HD Dream Drop Distance, we got Cyclizar with this very funny fan art, and obviously I'm your host, mentioning the amazing, and Polteageist. I think that's a Gigantamax based off of, I think that's the Teacup from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that is one of the teacups. I don't know why it's kind of gruesome that it's missing chunks.
The one Poltergeist's regular one is.
Yeah, giving it like the nose and the eyes and all that, like the mouth, and then taking the chunks out. It's a little.
What do you mean eyes plural?
Well, lack of a second eye. It had 2 eyes.
I just found it kind of creepy, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. That's the Gigantamax Poltergeist with it's Tea Time, Gmax Tea Time, which I think it already has a move called Tea Time. But yeah, I don't remember what it does.
It makes Pokemon eat their berries.
That's right. I've seen someone use that before.
Yeah, everyone takes a seat and has some tea and snacks.
Exactly, it's perfect. It's kind of like the pretty vivious thing to the Pokemon picnics that we have, except, you know, the other trainer doesn't get to say no. So anyways, we'll look at our first of the trio. Dice. The Medicham. I believe that you said you also don't skip leg day. Is that correct?
That's true, actually.
You've
My
never
legs
skipped leg
are
day. Not once.
very powerful. Yes.
The pure power.
Almost like
those
Medicham.
These stats are terrible. However, this Pokemon has pure power, which means that it actually does damage. It's got close combat now, which means it's consistent, even though you do lose the funny high jump kick into a protect so that you get a free switch. It's got Trick Room now, which was a pretty big buff for it. A lot of random Pokemon get Trick Room now.
Yeah, it's you know, fake out Trick Room users. There's a few of those. It's you know, it's got an effective
and Gothitelle. And if
yeah.
Indeedee female is good, then clearly Medicham must also be good. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
It did get a top 32 at San Diego, where its set was Close Combat, Psycho Cut, Freak Out, and Trick Room. No guesses what my set would be. So it was functioning on a team that was a mix, like a Trick Room or neutral speed sort of thing. So it's got, you know, Amoonguss and Kingambit in terms of ones that really function in Trick Room. it had a no Trick Room in DD. Sorry, not in DD. No Trick Room Mimikyu. Had a DD Terraflying Gyarados. It had Scope Lens Hydreigon, which was quite a thing at the time, popular. So yeah, it's just kind of like, this is your sort of mon that you see. It gives you an option for Trick Room on a team that doesn't want to commit to Tailwind and instead would like to try and remove their Tailwind setters and use Trick Room more as a counter to Tailwind rather than as a full speed mode in itself. It's also a big focus hash user.
Yeah, I think it's an okay Pokemon.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not gonna blow anybody's mind, but it's got some tech. It has skill swap and pure power, which is always pretty scary.
It's almost as good as Aqua Jetting Runerigichus with Azura.
Yeah, it's got its gimmicks. It's got its fake out good move.
Cyclizar, also a funny move. It's got access to Taunt. It's got Ice Punch, which is pretty cool. It got a new high jump kick thing called Axe Kick, which is, I think, 100 base power, that apparently 5% of sets have been using on Showdown. Scenes apparently some usage for Covert Cloak and Life Orb, though again, predominantly Focus Sash. It has dual screens. I'm very concerned that people have been clicking dual screens. Also has Helping Hand, which is useful, and then like Bullet Punch, which can kind of follow up on that fake out and deal with a Sash Pokemon. It's really good if you have frail Pokemon that it can support pretty well by because its fake out does decent damage. Pure Power Boost is more strong. That's not the word. That's not English. Is stronger than Stab Boost from fake out, so it is one of the more damaging fake outs to pair with a Pokemon that does like 80% to a mon pretty routinely. So it's definitely a mon that you can feel its effect when it's in a game, and it just kind of fits into teams where you want something that has the flexibility to set Trick Room either as a Trick Room counter or as a Tailwind counter, or something but also want it to be able to do a lot of damage, especially if you don't have your Focus Sash otherwise spoken for. Onto our next lovely individual, we have the Cyclizar. This mon is Bandino U. I should put that in the title of the video. Plays well on YouTube.
Yeah, it's one of the 2 Shed Tail users, I think. And yeah. I think in VGC it's probably the worst of the 2. But it's obviously the faster. It's faster than Orthworm.
It's the slightly more usage than Orthworm.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So 34 versus 33. 0.34, mind you.
Oh yeah, 0.01%. They're both not very widely used.
It's for context. I think Medicham was like 0.6 or something. I was looking at. I don't know. It was higher.
0.22.
But so Shed Tail is pretty interesting. Being able to pass a sub is good. Regenerator is a great ability to have with it. The speed tier is amazing to have with it. Normal and Dragon is a surprisingly good defensive typing. There are a lot of offensive threats that just have to take coverage for it, which makes it very interesting in terms of its matchup. That said, its damage output is not amazing. It's mostly just there for utility. Breaking Swipe is a great move to that like a lot of Dragons lost coming into this gen. Knockoff is a move a lot of Pokemon lost. Taunt is good. It's got Ice Spinner to remove terrain. You can run like a couple physical attacks and then Draco, just so that you can take some advantage of your special attack stat. Obviously Body Slam can do stuff. And apparently it's even seen Shift Gear Double Edge, which I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, it is part normal, which is kind of...
Yeah. Weakness policy. Oh my god. I wonder if that's on the Shift Gear set. Apparently some people have been running Shed Skin.
Oh wow.
I don't know why.
That's got to be an incredibly small sample size, though.
Probably like the sample size is still like heading towards 1,000 games. I think over 1,000. I think it was like 0.3 or something. Below, I think it might be 0.28 or something is 1,000 games. So this is over 1,000 games worth of sample size, which is why
Oh, wow.
Only a couple of them have it, right? But yeah, so mostly it's seeing a citrus berry and a lot of pinch berries, covert cloak, apparently rocky helmet. I guess that makes sense. There are some like aqua jets and jet punches that you pick up pretty well because it does resist it. Apparently choice band. And you were saying it didn't do damage, as well as mental herb for opposing price to taunt, I assume. And you were saying Cyclizar didn't do. Oh yeah, it's the ghost of Pokemon present because Miraidon's the ghost of Pokemon future and Koraidon's the ghost of Pokemon past. That's right, we're going with the Charles Dickens references. We only have the most relevant references to that era of time.
No, I haven't used this Pokemon, but isn't having like a high speed stat with Shed Tail a little bit awkward because you would like switch out before the opponent attacks? So like you might just lose the sub on switching. Or I guess it gives you a safe switch. Is the way to use it. It's like kind of like yeah, okay, that makes more sense then. It
gives you a safe switch. And I think you do kind of want to pair it with Fake Out, and then if you have two Pokemon in the back, you know, the Pokemon that you faked out can't attack you, so then you just need something that's going to come in and not have it sub-broken by the other Pokemon attacking it, right? I think that's a lot of kind of the mentality of what you want to do with a faster Shed Tail. It's also interesting to pair with Palafin specifically, as well as Intimidate Cycling. Any abilities that reward you for switching.
Actually,
gives you quality.
I had Palafin and Tauros on an early version of the team I built for this video.
The fire one?
But I got rid of the water one.
The water one, double water. It's interesting.
It didn't make it to the end of the
tragic.
build, but the idea
was Cyclizar, the ghost Pokemon present. You put this on a team because it has a very specific sort of thing you want to do. The Breaking Swipe is similar in function to having screens. Obviously, it doesn't work against Clear Body or Clear Amulet Pokemon or Covert Cloak Pokemon, but it does work against like Tauros, Raging Bull. Beyond that, the Shed Tail is really the main selling point, and you'd want to figure out what you're doing with it. So like that's kind of the idea is that Medicham enables it to get a Shed Tail off, and then the idea is that Medicham and Cyclizar both enable Pokemon, setup Pokemon to get a move off, because of either having the Shed Tail substitute or having the Fake Out that is also like forcing your opponent to respect the Medicham slot. And my brain is just melting. So if you have a really strong setup option that has notable flaws, this is a way to cover it that comes at the cost of a mod slot, but not a lot of cost in terms of decision making. Not decision making, in terms of positioning. This is a Pokemon that gives you the ability to position well. That said, you know, it is a Pokemon with flaws, and it's important to consider those flaws when putting it in. And the flaws are being that it can be passive, and that it's not that strong. They can be passive if taunted, like you'll not be able to get it off if you don't have, like, you know, you can either have Covert Cloak or Mental Herb, and if you're Covert Cloak, you lose to Fake Out, and if you're Mental Herb, you lose to Taunt. I said those the wrong way around. But if you keep that in mind, it's fine. And the Fast Draco is still like okay damage, and the Fast Breaking Swipe is still good disruption. It's got decent qualities to pair with this stuff. Okay. Now onto the Pokemon which has probably just over 100 games in terms of data. Polteageist. It's muggy outdoors. You know, it's a bit humid around where you are, you know? A bit muggy outdoors.
No, we just got like half a foot of snow yesterday.
Oh. Isn't snow like really aggressive humidity?
Maybe. I'm not a meteorologist.
I mean, it's just water that's frozen, right?
Yeah.
And humidity is just water that's gaseous.
Those like two different states of the water, though.
Exactly. So it's muggy outdoors. I mean, it's summer here, so it's muggy outdoors. I just wanted to pun on mug. Okay, I was really struggling to find the Polteageist joke. It was either that or it was going to be like a paranormal activity thing, but I couldn't think of how to do it. This Pokemon has very good special attack, middling speed, and like kind of weird defenses. But importantly, it has two really relevant moves, Trick Room and Shell Smash, and you click one of those moves and do stuff. Apparently.
Yeah, it's it has more special attack than Golden Go, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's
that's true. Apparently, a lot of people have been running Weak Armor with Trick Room, which is a very interesting combination. For those of you who don't know, if a physical move, I believe, not a contact move, a physical move, so it includes Earthquake but does not include Grass Knot, hits this Pokemon, it gets -1 defense and +2 speed. I don't know why you'd run that with Trick Room. Especially when Cursed Body's a fun utility.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, but...
It's just because it's the default ability and, you know, Smogon. It's just how it is, you know, like...
yeah, I guess...
Sometimes it'd be like this.
I tried using this Pokemon when I first started playing VGC because I thought it was cool.
It is cool.
Playing Sword and Shield.
I mean, I've seen it do stuff, but rarely with Shell Smash.
Yeah,
I've had the Whisper as well.
I ran the Shell Smash with Weak Armor and Focus Sash build, and it was really cool until I realized I was playing doubles, and then I just lost.
Yeah, I mean, and then in singles they have this amazing thing called hazards.
Yeah.
Stored power with Weak Armor does mean that, like, Shell Smash, Weak Armor gives you an absurd amount of Psychic move. And then you have, I think it's Giga Drain as coverage, but now you have Terra Blast as coverage, which is an improvement in terms of your ability to sweep with the Shell Smash variant. So you know what, Polteageist, it's a funny guy. Why'd you put a team? Because you specifically want to use Polteageist.
Yeah, exactly.
Or there are, like, reasons you don't want to use different Trick Rooms. It's a very strong offensive Trick Room, however, its 70 speed means it is amazing in Trick Room. But its Trick Room sets up, you know, still pretty decent. And Cursed Body's fun. It's good.
It's a nice ability. You just
if you're willing to have your Trick Room taunted, it's probably it, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately, I think it's a fun guy. I think we'll use it. It's definitely ignore that series. Totally did not lose. What is your it's Sora, right?
Yeah, 3 Ras.
Ara, Soradara, Sararara. I can't do it. I'm trying to do it, and I cannot. I totally did not forget to nickname this team.
My team is called Untitled 27.
I don't remember what the untitled number was, but it was a large number. Pure power in a Teacup. The power of the sun in the palm of my fucking... we both did Sylveon.
Nice.
I think when Series 2 rolls around, I'll probably start doing shared team sheets, but just for... I mean, you guys leave a comment down below about how you feel about open team sheets versus closed team sheets. Obviously, the actual format is open team sheets. Ladder isn't, draft isn't, but preparing for tournament is generally a good idea, and that's part of the context of what I want to do. Is I want to be able to translate singles, single game concepts and strategies over into multi-game things. I've also sent you Challenge 2, by the way, Sora.
Yeah, sorry, it was...
All good, all good. I wasn't sure if you hadn't seen it.
Yeah, I've tried to... I accept open team sheet when I'm queuing games, and I have not seen a single person accept it yet.
Okay. Well, that's something. That really is something.
Everyone wants to hide their gimmick. Or they're training for it in-game, which doesn't... Like, if you're playing in-game ladder, there's no open team sheet option, so... I guess it makes sense. But...
You know, some things make sense, and some things are also stupid.
Alright, good luck, have fun. Let me resize my window here so I can see.
Alright, here's mine.
Alright. You know,
seems we are
I think I think I have a rough idea of what you want to do here.
Do you know? Do you really think that you of all people would know?
No. Oh.
I think I have a rough idea of what you want to do here.
Yeah.
I noticed you didn't go Fake Out, which confuses me. Also, your citrus berry for some reason. Thank you.
Oh, hello, Sylveon. Alrighty. Do this. Let's do.
Well, my Pokemon is slower than your Pokemon. Naturally.
Your Pokemon is slower than my Pokemon. Yeah. Unless I'm.
I said naturally. So safety goggles on Medicham, I notice.
I am. I was, well, you won't get to see it now, but maybe next turn. Great, okay, sent.
Can I just say, the 52% that you did to my Medicham is kind of gross.
Yeah, if you didn't fake me out, it would have been a lot more.
Well, you're Helping Hand. No, Helping Hand goes before Fake Out, so you're lying to me. Coaching isn't in this format, and also Medicham would have moved after Tyranitar.
I would never lie to you.
Okay, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen someone switch into a Bullet Punch. That said, it didn't do very much.
Yeah. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The big funny fishman is on the field.
He might be. I can neither confirm nor deny that suggestion. Okay. Oh, sorry about that crit.
It's okay.
Is it okay?
Well,
it doesn't feel like it's okay.
I won't live, but
it really doesn't. Like I don't know if it mattered or not, because obviously I would get the extra attack in for you, but it still feels disrespectful. You know? I think my favorite thing is the fact that you have just protected the Sylveon, even though surely the speed type is what you should have been going for, right? So that you can preserve the T-type.
The speed time what? The Sylveon?
The Sylveon speed type.
Oh, my Sylveon's not in speed.
Okay, well that seems like a mistake. I guess it's a Talonflame.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a very powerful 11% there. Very powerful.
Oh, you hate to see it.
I think I've lost, which is really weird. I feel like at one point it looked like I was winning, and now it looks like I'm losing.
Yeah, the thing is, the hyper voice goes through the sub, so the sub's still up.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of chilling at this point, behind my sub.
Okay, I think this is my plan. Okay, you haven't punished it yet. You did not punish it.
I'm gonna die without ever losing my substitute.
Maybe, we'll see.
that was not on the list of
things you're expecting here.
Yeah, not part of the not part of the plan there.
That wasn't part of the deal, Blackheart. Did I do my HP wrong on Cyclizar? No? Okay, it maths like this. Okay. I'm incapable of maths, so I didn't realize that. Okay, I did recover out of range.
Alright.
It was all just a question of whether that recovery was enough to stop me from dying.
Just barely enough, yeah. Well,
Yeah. What'd you go for on your Cyclizar?
Braden's Way.
Breaking Smack, okay. Yeah. The speed ties matter, depending on if you're smack speed or not. I also noticed that you didn't have much Spadef, because I wouldn't have expected that to KO.
Yeah, it's just... I think it's... I had max HP, max attack, so I was going to do something really dumb, and then I changed it to max attack, max speed, I think. Why am I telling you that? Oh, well.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you might be oversharing a little bit, yeah.
Well, I didn't get to do the cool thing I wanted to do because you faked up my Medicham, which is unfortunate, but...
Alright. I'm adapting to game 2. I like how we're having, you know, chats in the comments as well as here. So I noticed that neither of our Polteageists have done anything yet.
Yeah,
now Sylveon, you know, this was a great Sylveon demonstration. It probably should have been a Sylveon demonstration on account of haven't had one, then it seems to have gone out with the plans as time has gone on.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a good Pokemon.
Yeah. I think it was Royal Wash, Sylveon, and Toadscruel. That's the idea, but it doesn't look like it'll be eventualizing. Why do you always bring the exact thing I expect you to bring?
You're just really good at reading, I guess.
Alright, now you're gonna reveal the flame body and burn my Medicham.
Yeah, I'm not going with flame body.
Yeah, I mean the feint is the feint was predictable, right?
Yeah. I should know my own stats.
You should know your own stats. That's a wise words.
Oh, you're scum.
I missed! No! Okay, that was rough.
That's unfortunate, I'm sorry. Ooh, what the fuck you guys do?
That is a tragedy. Oh my god, that does a lot.
Oh, curse body. Oh no! My brave bird.
Okay. Well, tragically,
that muddy water mist is rough.
yeah. You're not wrong on that one.
Oh, he's fire. Oh, yep. Fire. I should have seen that actually coming.
You should have seen that coming? Based on what?
Terrifier Sylveon is...
been used before in the history of the game. Yeah, that's true. Like,
I think it's like the most common Terra type for Sylveon because it lost Mystical Fire. So
I thought the most common was Fairy, to be honest. Either way, I lose because you just Terrafloss me now. But it was my only way to survive this previous turn. Okay.
Alright, well I didn't get 3-0'd this time at least. It might have taken,
you know, that's crazy. I wonder what could have possibly have led to that eventuality.
I didn't get 3-0'd in the best of 3.
Yeah. I think I've lost. I don't know how to overcome my tech not working.
I really wanted to,
I hate Muddy Water Hydro Pump. I hate it so much.
Yeah, they did special attacking water types pretty dirty by getting rid of Scald on everything.
Most of them don't even have Muddy Water.
It's not a good time to be a special water type. Polteageist to do something. I don't know if it will.
Okay. I have an adaptation. My adaptation seems to be very different to your adaptation.
I like anti-adapted.
It does seem like you might have. My most confusing thing is the fact that you know that I'm bringing Medicham, but you didn't run the move on. You ran Cover Cloak on Talonflame instead of Cyclizar. It confuses me.
It happens. Alright, I'm going for it.
My Polteageist did not get to do anything. I got the Cursed Body off. I mean, I hope you brought yours at least.
That was my only attacking move on Talonflame, so that was actually potentially effective, but...
I mean, it wasn't significant.
It shouldn't have mattered, because I should have died to Muddy Water.
I just wanted to click Trick Room, man. I just wanted to.
You want me to click Trick Room for you?
Oh, sure. I mean, if you want to.
$5 PayPal, I'll click Trick Room.
Do you know how much, like, the PayPal transaction fee is? That's not worth it.
I don't know what I want to press. I'm gonna... really wanted to do the thing.
I also really wanted to do the thing last game.
I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing for the content. Unfortunately,
I have a concern.
Yeah.
With this plan. So I had this Pokemon. It's called Medicham.
It is a cool Pokemon. I like it.
You did know that it was coming, by the way.
We should do a video about it.
That's true. That's true. We should. Okay, so I see now what you were talking about in terms of your plan and everything.
Yeah, I wanted to do it in the other order, but this works too.
I don't even know if the non-huge power Medicham will break my sub.
That.
Because I'm pretty sure Tyranitar is dead on board. You know. Does Skill Swap go through a sub?
It does. I had to test it earlier.
It does. It says bypass the substitutes when you slash DT it. I can exclamation mark DT it if you want.
Don't think.
So chat, leave a comment down below. Do you think that my play is going to work, or is Sora's play going to work? I'm still confused by these safety goggles, to be honest.
You said Amoonguss? I was like, okay.
Oh, I don't want to get. Last minute changed it.
Yeah, I last minute changed it. It was I think it was Sash before. Look, here's his.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Oh yeah, you're
okay. You still have a million turns, by the way.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm hurting myself right now because I know what's gonna happen.
You know what's gonna happen? Do you think you know what is going to happen? That I feel like you have plays that can counter it. Okay. That did a lot of damage. I did not do a lot of damage. I did break it. You know what? I'm impressed.
That 80 attack stat. Putting in work.
It's doing more than I would have thought. Alright, breaking swipe me.
Okay. Gladly.
I don't like that. I miss my attack stat, you know.
It was good while it lasted.
There are Pokemon that have like speed stats that are about as high as my attack stat is on this Medicham. I don't know what to do, man. It's a very rough turn.
wonder what the Palafin might do.
I don't know what the Palafin might do. That's the problem.
It's like
you say that like I'm some all-knowing being who knows what plays I'm going to make before I make them. Sorry, I'm once again looking at Medicham's 148 attack, and I'm like, what happened, you know?
what? Such fair, okay.
You saw that last game?
I did see that last game.
Or it was a game 1? It was game 1. I didn't bring Palafin last game.
Alright.
Alright, making a play that I think is correct. Only time will tell. Time has shown well on me. The most confusing thing to me is, how long are we into this game and you still have not committed your terror?
It's okay, I remember it exists this time.
Okay, okay.
I've been thinking about how to use it. I've leveled up my game since last time, you know? I know how to click the button now.
I don't believe you. You have very low credibility.
I don't have a great track record. We're
Yeah.
working on it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Everything goes according to my plan. I don't know why I'm max speed on Palafin, but I am. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. If I lose from here, you're a much better player than I am. This is such a tense series as well. My favorite thing is that you brought a Sylveon that wasn't slow enough. I think that's my favorite thing. Was your Tyranitar also fast?
No, the Tyranitar was 1 speed faster than Medicham, so that you could
Right.
The idea was
So it's
trick
77
room.
speed, so it is fast, just not like max speed or anything.
Yeah, just fast enough to outspeed Medicham.
I don't think Skill Swap is redirected by Rage Powder, but I could be wrong.
I didn't want to find out.
All right. I feel like there are only, there's only one move you can click this turn. That's Quick Attack, right? Or do you not have Quick Attack? You have Quick Attack. You've clicked it. Oh my god. Wait, Palafin KO'd. I expect you to lift that Palafin hit, to be honest. Palafin kind of dumb. Then again,
Yeah,
you're
Palafin-
fast, so you're probably not max HP, right?
Let me double check. My Sylveon is 164 HP. It's more specially. I put more EVs in special defense than defense.
Did you at least bring Polteageist game 2?
Game 2. Let me look. I don't remember. I think actually I did. I did bring it. It was in the back.
Yeah, because it was the Tailwind team, so yeah. Mine was like Life Orb, Trick Room, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Giga Drain. I don't even know what Psychic is for. I just had it.
I had.
Oh no, that's right. It's for Cyclizar.
Yeah, I ran Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Terra Blast, Protect with Curse Body.
Terra Blast. Which Terra?
Dark.
Dark. So you were still walled by Dark types.
Yeah. It was more of a
Elaborate.
defensive Terra because it switches both of its weaknesses to resistances.
That's true.
I didn't really plan to Terra Polteageist though.
But you brought Terra Blast on it.
I did because I honestly didn't expect to press more than one move on it. before it died.
Okay.
So it was probably just gonna be Will-O-Wisp.
So the Wisp Hex set, like the defensive set, you expect it to die in one hit?
Well, I did run it with Sash, and I had max HP.
Oh, okay.
So
That's interesting. So I think the Polteageist can leverage its defensive things. Obviously, it's got very good special defense, and then Wisp allows it to have good Fizz Def. And if you're pairing it with, like Cyclizar Breaking Swipe, it can take hits alright. Probably not amazingly from Medicham, but Medicham's also probably clicking Psycho Cut or Zen, so, you know, you're probably still taking it alright. Especially if it is Wisp.
Originally on the team, I had Grimmsnarl to put up Reflect. So I thought that would work well with Polteageist, and then I kind of wanted to try skill swapping Pure Power on the Grimmsnarl, but
you should have done Reflect on the Medicham. That's what the ladder runs. Yeah, Scarlet Tatsugiri did not get to do the funny things today, unfortunately. I was really hoping for it. I think that Covert Cloak and Berries both make sense on Cyclizar. Berries really make more sense if you're expecting to get hit by like a Scarfer, and then Covert Cloak makes sense if you're expecting to get hit by Fake Out. Obviously, Mental Herb covers for Prankster Taunt. I would say that our Cyclizars honestly did pretty decent work this series, right?
Yeah, I think, you know, I lost game 1, but the
sub.
sub I got from the Shed Tail,
yeah,
was doing its job.
I was forced to like let it die to itself, right? Because of that sub and the fact that it's like there were a couple turns I considered clicking Terra Blast with it. I think I brought Terra Fire to resist Terra Fairy Polteageist.
I actually almost ran. I had Terra Fairy originally on Polteageist, and I changed my mind because
it's just Flutter Mane.
Yeah, exactly. It's just Flutter. Yeah, because there's a
Flutter Mane with Shell
decent.
Smash.
There's a pretty decent Pokemon that does that is going to be legal in 2 weeks that everybody's going to use. It's called
Exactly, it's great. I'm very excited for I don't know if I'm gonna have it on my tournament team. I really need to work on building my team for the Oceania Internats, because that's coming up pretty shortly. But yeah, guys, leave a comment down below. Go check out Sora's channel, absolutely. There's a playlist on the screen with other VGC analysis and demonstration. And definitely consider putting Medicham or Cyclizar on your team. And if you want to build a team around Polteageist, do it in the next 2 weeks before Flutter Mane comes.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a subscription here too, you know.
Subscribe, comment, hit the bell, all of that. Thank you. We're out.